I often give myself challenges to invigorate my work and creativity. One thing I never want is boredom in art making. This painting is an example of one of those instances. I was asking myself if I could paint shoes using mostly dripping or splashing paint. I am mesmerized by the potential of and the act of movement. If you pay attention, you'll notice most of my work harkens back to this theme. This painting is the epitome of motion. My father was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis when I was 10, and by the time I was 13, he was wheelchair-bound and soon after lost small motor skills in his arms and hands. I believe my childhood experiences is why I am so passionate about mobility. What better object to paint in regards to movement than the dancing figure? In this painting, I am combining movement with still snapshots of time. As you look, you can see the figure's face, arms, and legs in multiple positions while moving in space. This is a reflection of how my memory works. I see multiple stills with the movement to and from each moment at the same time. An instructor of mine told me numerous times, if you want to get better as an artist, you need to be life drawing 3 to 6 hours a week. I took this to heart and get in my hours each week. Charlie is one of my favorite models. He has awesome stories from his international travels and has lovely hair and a beard that are delightful to paint. The blue in the background, Vasari King's Blue, has become one of my favorite colors to use in figurative painting. Most of my vintage car paintings are not placed in a location, but on a plane of splashes and drips. The splashes and drips are one of my explorations of movement and mobility. I also use lost and found edges to create the illusion of movement in addition to allowing the viewer to take part in the painting to add the missing pieces. My shoe paintings express the beginning of a universal story. The story here is that of new, young infatuation. Most often the story begins with potential. Potential of a held hand, a kiss, a future of kisses, shared secrets and love. Notice the shoelaces moving together cautiously, hoping the other will accept the lace or hand and not move away. Community involvement is very important to me. When a community member came to me with a story of how the Walt Borla field needed fixing up, or a Little League tournament would not be able to use the field, I asked how I could help. She told me they had a rundown sponsor board that needed to be taken down, and in its place would love to have a mural dedicated to Walt. I got to work. When I saw this photo of the mural with one of the teams, I knew I had hit the mark. Thank you for your interest in my art and creative process. Please take some time to review my website and contact me on how I can add some of my beautiful work to your life.